Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be here today. We are going to be making air dry clay, and we're going to be using a hand shape. You might be wondering why a hand shape, but the reason why we're going to use a hand shape is because it's the foundation of ASL. ASL typically starts with the letters A, B, C, D, and so forth, the alphabet. And so you can make your own name sign or whatever you would like. So today I'll show you an example of what I've made. Oop, my finger broke. It's a little bit soft, I gotta fix it. But I just made this so you can show what it looks like. So there you have it. So you will make your own. And this is my oldest. His name is Brighton, and he might make a B, for example. My youngest is named Jacob, and he's going to go ahead and make a J. But, if they don't want to, they can make any hand shape that they want. So I'm going to show you how to make this. So first off, you need a parent to help because it does require a little bit of cooking, okay? So in your pot, this is a little bit of a dirty pot, but you will need cornstarch, baking soda, and water. Those are the 3 ingredients that you need. That's it. So you're going to put in 2 cups of baking soda, 1 cup of cornstarch, sorry, and then 1.5 cups of water. So you're going to go ahead and pour these ingredients, and then you're going to mix them all together. When you mix them all together, it's going to become a little bit wet. And then you're going to turn the stove on medium-low heat, and it will start looking like milk. It will be very liquid of a consistency, and just go ahead and be patient. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes of stirring, and then it will become more so like the icing consistency. It will become a little bit more thick. After that, you're going to take it out, and you'll put it in a different bowl. I put it in an airtight container because it can dry out and become hard, and that's not what I would like it to do yet because we haven't made anything yet. So when you finish and you have your end product, it's going to look like this. And this is warm, so you're not going to want to give it to kids right away. You could burn your hands, kids, so let it cool off a little bit. On the table, I have some wax paper down. It might be a little bit sticky when you work with this clay, so to prevent this from becoming sticky, you're going to add a little bit more cornstarch to the wax paper, like so. Ooh, white hands. All right, so then you're going to go ahead and you're going to massage the clay. You're going to want to make sure to smooth out all the edges. And I got 2 different rolling pins here for them to use, but anything for a roller is fine. In your kit, you will have a cookie cutter that is shaped like a hand. So if you have multiple kids, please be patient because you'll all have to share the cookie cutter. Some have 1 kid, some have 4 kids, so you're going to have to share between them. So you're going to roll it out like you would a sugar cookie. Do you guys know how to make a sugar cookie? You know, the same thing with a cookie cutter. It's the same exact idea here. Ready? Go ahead. Go ahead. Put it down. Yeah. Okay, so then I want to make sure that you can see this here. When you're finished designing your hand shape, whatever you've decided that you want it to be, if you don't want to make a letter, that's fine. You can make anything. It can be a bear, it could be a unicorn, it could be whatever you want it to be. When you're finished, make sure that you leave it on the wax paper to sit. And it needs to sit there overnight and dry out. It air dries overnight, and then the next day you're going to want to flip it over so then the other side can dry out. And so then you'll leave it there for another 24 hours, and then that's it. Oh, and I forgot to mention something that I'm noticing here. You're not going to roll it out too thin. You don't want to do that because it's a little bit too thin, so you might have to start all over again. Oh, I'm sorry. You'll have to start all over. All right, just try it again. Sorry. There you go. And if it becomes sticky and it's sticking to your fingers, you just want to add some more cornstarch because that will help alleviate some of the stickiness. And then you'll want to roll it out to maybe 1/4 of an inch in thickness. Can I borrow that? Can I borrow the rolling pin? Okay. All right, I'll give you that back. Make sure that you're having fun. Oh, you're having fun too? Are you having fun? Good, good. All right, so here's the hand shape. So I put it in the middle of the dough here. And you can see that here is the hand. See? So then you can shape any letter that you want or any sign that you want. And so I'm trying to think, what letter should I make with this one? Maybe an S for signing, maybe 2 S's for maybe signing summer. Maybe I'll do that. So also in your kit, you will find a card and it will have the alphabet on it. If you don't know sign language, go ahead and look at the pictures. So I'm going to go ahead and look at the letter S. So the letter S is shaped this way. I'll just try to take my fingers and mold it that way. Oh, that looks good. Okay, I think I made an S. Does this look like an S? Does it look like an S? Kind of. So there's my S. So I guess I have to make 2. And you can go ahead and you can put some paper with some glue and it would be able to, you could set them up that way. So you can do that with letters. You can poke holes. You could make ornaments with them. Poke holes with a straw, and then when it dries, you can go ahead and put a string in there. So you can go ahead and do almost anything with them. So this may be something that's pretty quick work, but it also requires a lot of patience too. Okay, yeah, for J. So it looks like this. You are able to smash the fingers to make it more of a flat hand, or you can also curve the fingers so that it has more of a 3D effect, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Yeah, J. Okay, do you want to show it? Do you want to show them what you have? Okay, here, I'll take it from you and I can show it. Here, so there's a little J there. Okay, so we just leave it there to let it dry. So that's pretty much the concept. So once it's dry, then the next day you're going to want to make sure that you flip it over to make sure that it's dry completely. And when it's done, you can leave it white or you can paint it as an option. All right, so he made a bee. Brighton, you want to show it? Yeah, and just go ahead and continue to play and have as much fun as you want with it. All right, so now it's your turn. So go ahead and ask your parents to go ahead and make the clay first. And then when the clay is cool, you will go ahead and make your hand shape. Whatever is left over after you make your hand shape, put it in an airtight container. I think you can go ahead and play with it for about 2 to 3 weeks if it's sitting in the airtight container. All right, have fun. And then there's one thing that I wanted to say. Thank you to the Charles H. Dater Foundation for supporting this event and the Hearing Speech Deaf Center as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing your pictures on Facebook and sharing your designs with us. All right, thank you. Bye.